In ghost virus news.
What?
Submitted by Hydro Kids.
Hydro wife.
A town has enforced a curfew to protect young people from evil spirits.
Oh, good. Thank God.
That makes a lot of sense.
Finally.
I love this.
The freaks come out at night.
Yeah, this is like, oh, why was that person drunk driving? It's like, was it a spirit?
My mom used to tell me that the evil spirits come out after 9 p.m. and they like to hide specifically behind the trees.
Ooh.
Only trees.
Yeah, so she was like,
Not poles, nothing else.
don't be out past 9. And if you are out, avoid trees.
Oh, so you could go in a field and you're good.
I guess so. I didn't live close to
When
any
do they
fields though.
come back? Like,
When they go back to
Yeah,
sleep?
yeah.
When do they go?
I don't know. I should have asked her that.
I think it's probably somewhere around sunrise.
Oh yeah.
we both almost.
That's sunset too. That's so funny.
Yeah, what about ghosts during the day? Because that happens in movies and shit.
No, they don't exist.
Well, my mom, yeah.
Sleeping.
My bad.
So this town is in Colombia, and so the mayor
In
of
Bogota?
this town named Pajarito is the name of the town. So
Pajarito.
yeah, it's in northern Colombia. So the mayor has now announced a curfew forbidding the transit or gathering of minors under the age of 17 in public places between 7 p.m. and 5 a.m.
Oh,
7
Lord.
p.m.
Oh.
So apparently
5 a.m.?
there's
Damn.
this like thing happening with WhatsApp. There's been at least 14 cases of teenagers that are just acting really strange, and they're threatening to kill themselves by jumping off bridges or like cutting themselves, and that they're fainting, and that they have unexplained changes in their voices, and there's like
They're
convulsions.
going through puberty. That's what that's called. They're emotional wrecks.
Voices are cracking. We don't know what to do.
They touch the dick. Why do they keep touching the dick?
So they're saying that the common thing between all these teenagers is that they're using WhatsApp. So obviously they're getting these ghosts.
So they don't look into what's going on in their house or in their lives.
It's the
They
WhatsApp.
concluded it was a WhatsApp.
Yeah, they take no accountability for
I
how they
want to
raise
see
their kid.
WhatsApp. I've never seen it before.
You never seen it?
No, I've never been on WhatsApp
never
or
have
seen
either.
it.
For real?
Here, I'll show
It's
you.
just an app. Yeah.
It's like a messaging app, like GroupMe, but
Yeah.
But what's the app?
WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Looks like this. I'll show you.
You have it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we use it for work.
It's like
international people.
Oh.
I don't know. Pick any. That's
So
what it
you
looks
talk to the public or you just talk to friends?
No, just your friends. Just or like whoever you add to that specific group.
Yeah, it just looks
So it's like a group chat, but you don't get all these crazy.
It's like
ass-
just
and
DMs.
like
I
just
see.
looks like this. Oh shit.
Yeah, I've literally never seen it, so.
Okay.
It's
No, you
this-
literally just saw it.
It's this green one. What's that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who's Mark?
Oh.
Oh, this is a scandalous one. He says thanks, and then he used an emoji that I wouldn't use unless it was for my wife.
I said happy birthday for your wife. What do you use for your wife?
I use pretty scandalous.
A thumbs up.
I don't want to know actually.
Thumbs up, because she knows where the thumb's going.
Oh.
Where is it going? Because I don't know.
Oh, it's going somewhere.
Okay.
In her nose.
It's going in my butt.
One thumbs up to me.
Oh, yeah. It's for me.
One thumb in the butt and one in the mouth.
Yeah.
It's like an electric current between the two.
That's cool.
Yeah, so this mayor here, so he's saying that he made this decision based on the red alert cases that had been.
I can't believe this.
I love their fucking detective
I
skills.
can't believe this.
Yeah, it's so funny.
So from 7 p.m.
And they can't use WhatsApp then.
They didn't even mention that. They're just saying that they've all been using WhatsApp.
Did they hire like priests or something or?
Bless the whole town.
So they're saying that he consulted with the local police, legal assistants of the mayor's office, and psychologists. And so he decided that the best way to stop children from doing anything crazy under the influence of these evil spirits was to enforce a curfew.
Keep them at home.
But that's funny because he like uncovered this mystery that it's all because of WhatsApp, and not one thing was talked about WhatsApp.
And they're also saying that parents whose children are caught breaking the curfew will receive hefty fines.
I've been reading that exorcisms are right now at an all-time high.
Yeah, I saw that too. I think we might have did an article where they're hiring. The church is hiring more priests because they need more exorcisms.
Yeah.
They need to do exorcism
Damn.
on their actual priests.
I know, right?
That's true. There's that scandal too.
Oh, yeah.
the priests be touching kids and stuff.
That's never gone away for 50 years or
Yeah,
whatever.
because they keep hiding it.
Yeah.
I want to
Or
witness an
relocating.
exorcism.
No.
Just watch the movie.
We have to get divorced if that happens.
I heard someone.
Wait, witness an exorcism?
Yes.
Why?
Because what if you bring some weird shit to the
So you
fucking
believe in that
family?
They will jump from that body into yours, and you're gonna bring that home
I
to
don't
your
know
child.
what to believe in,
Well,
alright?
girl, I'm your best friend and nothing happened to me.
What the fuck? You told me this?
Tell me
Yeah, I
this.
told you guys this
You
story.
are no longer her best friend.
You're not even my
You
friend
saw
anymore.
one? You saw one or you're in one?
I didn't see one. I wasn't in one. I heard one. So
Yes, okay.
when I lived in Mexico,
Oh, they're in the other room. They're in the other room.
How do you hear
let me
one?
tell you my story. All right.
See,
so,
she's all the way over there, and I'm like,
Yeah. Me too. I want to know too.
please tell
No,
me.
I want to know.
Over there.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they can't.
All right. So it was when I lived in Mexico. So I lived in Mexico for 1 year when I was 15. People think I was born there, but no, I wasn't. Anyway, so I was there, and my family convinced me to go to this thing called like a retiro, so like a retreat. And
So retreat in Spanish.
Retreat.
retiro.
A retreato.
And so
That's what it sounds like to me.
That's not a retreat, is it?
Sounds like a cereal.
Retrito.
Yeah.
They're great.
So they kept saying like it wasn't a religious thing, whatever, but it turns out it was. Anyway, the point is that we're out there for 3 days. You can't sleep the whole time. On the second day, and they also make you like write all like the thing, like you're just like fleshing out everything that's bad in your life that
That's
you've
hilarious.
experienced.
That sounds like some brainwashing tactics.
Yeah.
Sleep deprivation,
Yeah.
repetitive shit, and making you vulnerable and write out your deepest, darkest secrets.
Yeah, and then after.
Dude, I would love to see you with a psychologist. He's like, so tell me what's going on. And you're like, whoa, this is some weird shit, bro. Hold
No,
on.
and then
This is like a cult, bro.
So after like you write, you spent the entire night writing, right? The first night, and then the second night you spend that whole time talking to someone and reading to them what you wrote, and they're called the ear, like an oreja, and then so they're, anyway, so then that, and then during that time, oh, and then you burn the shit that you write.
I like how they're called orejas instead of oídos.
The ears.
Tell me about it.
Yeah,
Because orejas for animales.
I don't know, they call them the orejas.
That's interesting.
So then,
Those are for animal ears, okay?
Yep.
yeah, so then like at some point in that weekend, they were saying that this woman was having an exorcism. So there was like this mother of 2 kids, and she was there, and like I don't know what, like she went through some crazy shit in her life, and then that she started like having like fucking weird ass shit happen to her body. I didn't see any of this. This is what they were
But that's
saying.
why we're still friends, because you didn't witness it.
I didn't witness it, but I did.
It's not a real exorcism if it's not a Catholic priest.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember if there was a
It
priest.
only works with the Catholic
It's
priest.
only, they only.
Yeah,
Like
I don't
that.
remember if there was a priest, but I do remember like there were all these people that like run that thing, and that they just kept running to where she was, which there was like a wall and like a hill covering where she was, so I couldn't see anything, but I could hear everything that was happening, and her voice sounded like a demon. It
Oh,
was
I want to fucking
crazy.
see this shit.
It was like,
Did people run in and then all of a sudden they fly 40 feet back?
Tip.
no,
You almost got conned.
I think I did, not for sure.
This whole
That
system
sounds
to
like
me
yeah.
sounds like an orchestrated plan to get everybody into becoming true believers, scare the fuck out of them, and then have them lifelong payers of the church.
Oh,
I
Joe, what are
agree.
you going to be so
I
cynical?
agree. I thought it was all bullshit too, but it just sounded really convincing though.
Well, I
'cause
can make
her-
a lot of really fucked up noises with my mouth too.
Yeah, and then after like they took her off, or that,
Did you see any eyeballs like
Alright,
peeking
we're
over the
friends
wall
again.
and going, oh, Tiff's listening, make the noise even crazier?
right? The kids are coming, the kids are coming.
no, because it was conveniently at a time when no one was in that center, because it was like this like hacienda kind of place where it was just like this big old open field, and everyone was like behind the wall of where we could see everything, because everyone was like in their own little corners with their ears telling them their whole life story. And then, so it was during that time, so no one actually witnessed it, but everyone, like, you know, rumors
Everyone
spread.
heard it, yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Meanwhile, on the other side of the wall, they're like making this whole production. He's like, a little bit louder, a little bit.
Like, hit the sheet with the bat, dude. Hit it with the fucking
oh shit,
bat.
you're talking about a bat during that same time. So when I was out, like on the hill thing, that's when they made me have a bat, and they made me like hit this hill and like to get all my aggression out, and I was just like, and they wanted me to yell too, like scream at the top of your lungs, get everything
Yeah,
out.
but now if we hand you a sledgehammer and JK Party, you want to fuck everything up.
True. I think they unlocked something.
Yeah, you found it.
They unlocked it. But yeah, it was like, I don't know.
Spiritual pinata.
Yeah. but they were just like, it's nothing like religious or anything. We're just trying to like, you're going to find yourself.
It's funny how all religions have the same kind of things where it's like, you're Catholic, you got to go to confessional. If you're a Scientologist, you got to sit with somebody and tell them all your fucking shit too.
Auditing.
Exactly. Same shit. Like what you went through.
Yeah.
Sounds like in the forest, they're all just like, tell us all your deep, darkest shit so we can work it out.
And then the other thing they told me too, so after you have these retreats, then like a week or 2 weeks later, you meet, because people come from all over Mexico, like all the different cities to that one place in Nayarit. And then so you go back to your hometown and then you meet up with the people that you went on the retreat that were from your city. So when I met up there, like you go up and you talk about how the great your experience was and like how you are gonna recommend this to other people and all this shit. And so they were asking me like, don't you remember you said you saw Jesus, like you saw him? And I'm like, what? Because during that time with the whole bat thing, they made me lay down and they were like, visualize that you're going into the clouds. Now tell me, what do you see? And I was just like, I see this, I guess. I don't know, I was just making up some shit because they just kept like trying to get some shit out of me. And then so they're saying during that part that supposedly I saw Jesus and I was saying like, oh, he's so amazing and he's
You're like, don't even use those words.
Yeah, they were scamming you for real.
Like,
That sounds like a con.
I was like, I never said any of that, but cool, I did. Awesome.
This is like, I always wanted to like for a troll
Infiltrate
video.
a cult?
No, what kind of?
I always
Oh,
wanted to infiltrate
please
a
do
cult.
that.
For a troll video, I always wanted to go to gay conversion therapy.
Oh, yeah, do that.
But the whole time, I'm just like, it's like, what do you see on the ink blot? And I'm like, dicks. And they're like, okay, what about this? And I'm like, big dicks. And it's like, little dicks.
Buttholes.
Yeah, right, exactly. Like what they think a gay person would say, and I just hit that the whole time.
They're just shocked at how gay you are.
Yeah, right. And then by the end of it, I'm like, I think I'm gayer now. I'm like, oh, I like you. I think I like you. You know, like.
I got an itch for some cock.
Yeah, right, exactly. Exactly.
And you try to kiss all the guys.
Why
do
wouldn't
that.
you? Yeah. But I don't know how to get a camera in there.
Oh, I can't wait till technology gets so fucking good to the point where you can like wire some
Glasses?
shit.
Yeah, they have that today. Casey
No,
has the
like
people-
wire it to your skin.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that'll be next
The
level.
glasses are so shitty because I've tried to fuck with those a couple times, and it like basically has a fucking GoPro like lens right here in the middle. You can see it.
It's like a fucking bug with a 3 eye.
Yeah, dude. You might as well have a red light that you're recording. Like, it's so bad.